what do we have here? Techie, what do you think? Hello, Pinkbike, Stefan here, and I'm very pleased to announce the Transition Bottle Rocket is back. If you're like me, you probably remember the Bottle Rocket way back in the day. It was original kind of transition Freeride bike. I always loved it. As soon as they said a Bottle Rocket was coming back, I was super stoked. And yeah, here it is, 2025 Bottle Rocket. So I'm gonna give you guys first ride impressions here today and run you through the bike. Starting out with the travel numbers. We've got dual 180 here on this build version. There's also a dual crown equipped version with dual 200. Geometry numbers wise, we've got a 64-degree head angle, 436 millimeter super short chain stays. The reach number here, this is a size large, is 475. It varies by 25 mils per size, so starting at 425 to 500. Transition have packed some pretty cool details into this bike. We've got forged rocker links and forged yokes in the triangles. We've got a new 4-position chip here, so high-low BB, high-low progressivity, which can all be adjusted independently. We've got a new gravity cast lower frame area where the BB and shock mounts, so that's brand new for Transition for this year. And basically that allows that complex area of the BB junction, shock junction, to have less welds, which means less alignment issues. It's a really expensive manufacturing process, so we do expect to see this on other Transition alloy models to come. But yeah, really cool. We've also got some bolt-on down tube and BB protectors. Transition have added a new dropout system, so you can now get a +5, +10, as well as the stock 0 chainstay length with a different dropout. This here is the Desert Snowstorm colorway. It's actually a kind of homage to the original Bottle Rocket. This was kind of the same paint scheme they had back then. There's also a pink flamingo colorway. And yeah, let's get into a bit of the build options. So like I said, 2 build options, 200 mil dual crown version with a GX DH drivetrain, no dropper. This here is kind of the more trail oriented version. We've got Marzocchi Bomber Z up front, Marzocchi Bomber Air in the rear. We've got Maven base brakes. Kaz just reviewed those and really loved them. We've got an Eagle 70 drivetrain on this, E13 core wheels, and a Big Betty Magic Mary Schwalbe tire combo. We've also got a Berg Tech finishing kit, as well as the Dirt Jump saddle already installed. So speaking to Transition, they admittedly stated that this bike isn't the best at doing trail bike things. They really said it was optimized for freeride. They worked really closely with their athletes like Hannah Bergman, Talis Turk, Jackson Riddle, to name a few. And they said basically this is exactly the geometry that their riders were asking for things like Rampage and big gnarly freeride videos, all that stuff. So really cool that they've gone ahead and done that. At the time of recording this, there's no pricing set in stone. Transition are still working through some tariff hurdles to figure out the final landed costs. So we'll definitely update that in the article when it releases. But as of right now, no pricing. I just think it's so cool that Transition are putting effort into freeride bikes. There's not too many brands out there making kind of dedicated alloy freeride bikes. And I'm excited to give it a go. Ideally, I would be testing this in Kamloops or Coast Gravity Park or Virgin, Utah. Unfortunately, we're a little tight on time, so I'm gonna get as freeridey and rad as I can here in Cumberland. I think with that, it's about time we kick it over to myself in trail mode. So yeah, over to myself. Hey me, thank you. Yeah, I'm up here pedaling the Bottle Rocket despite Transition telling me not to. As you can see, I'm quite sweaty. But yeah, you know, I won't talk too much about climbing, but it does do it. It feels a little crammed. Obviously the seat isn't that comfortable. But other than that, you know, it can get up here. It's pedal bike and it works. So yeah, that's all we'll say about climbing. But yeah, Cumberland's not really known for having too much free ride, but this trail's got some fun hits. Oh, woo! Whoa! Oh! It's so playful. Tight corners like this, you can really feel how maneuverable the bike is. So there you have it. First ride on the brand new 2025 Transition Bottle Rocket. Such a cool bike, so rad to see Transition putting effort into Freeride bikes and really going all out on a rampage Freeride build. Ride impressions, Transition did kind of tell me it didn't pedal very well. I wanted to find out for myself, so I did take it for a pedal, and honestly, it wasn't great, it wasn't terrible. It has a dropper post, it's got a good 200 mil dropper post on this size large and wide gears. Yes, it's a bit of a brute at 39.4 pounds. Yes, it's a bit cramped. Definitely noticed that climbing up, a little bit more hunched over, but I mean, look, it can climb. That's not the point of this bike. Descending, super duper fun and playful. Dual 27.5 wheels, I haven't ridden those in a while. And yeah, it's crazy how maneuverable the bike was, how flicky and playful. Super, super fun. Definitely, you know, on fast trails, it's a bit more unwieldy, but I don't know. I think it was a blast, and that's not the point of this bike. It's not to go fast, it's to have fun. And I caught myself popping off more stuff and trying to slide out the rear tire more. And yeah, it's super poppy, super playful. It was a blast. Took it to the dirt jumps. Unfortunately, I don't have a ton of big Freeride hits here, but yeah, I wanted to see how it does on the jumps, and it handled tighter transitions that are normally reserved for the dirt jump bike just great. Threw a couple flips, threw a couple threes, pretty stoked on that. And yeah, it's great. It honestly feels like a really big and squishy dirt jump bike that you can pedal. So if that's the bike you're after, here it is. And again, shout out to Transition for keeping Freeride alive and well. So yeah, I wanna know, is this the bike you didn't know you wanted? Is this the bike that the Pinkbike commenters have been asking for years? Let us know in the comments. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. See you later. Stefan out. What, Doug? You ready? You wanna go biking?